I'm very grateful and incredibly humbled at this new opportunity to serve. The San Francisco City Attorney's Office has been the gold standard of public law offices in the country. And the opportunity to use the law to fight for justice with such an amazing office is really humbling for me. Since my days in college, I have been a civil rights activist and have always been fighting for justice. And part of the appeal of this office is to be able to use the law to continue to fight for justice. What's happened over this past year to our Asian communities have been horrifying and utterly wrong. This is why, as a state legislator, I fought for an unprecedented level of investment, over $156 million, to address anti-Asian hate. The city attorney's office is not the district attorney's office. It does not have enforcement authority over criminal laws. But the office does work with many governmental agencies that can help victims and help think about new and creative ways to keep our communities safe. So I'm not going to know until I get into the office what the possibilities are, but certainly I'm interested in seeing whether there are ways for the office to assist during these times. I think in recent years, we've seen a lot of civil rights that have been threatened, whether it be because of anti-Asian hate or other things. And I'm interested in seeing if there are ways for us to address that. But I won't know until I have a chance to actually join the office and understand what tools are available to move forward in this area. So the office has a very wide set of issues that they work with. The city attorney advises the mayor, the board of supervisors, and 100 departments, boards, and commissions on a wide variety of issues, from health and human services to police and fire, to the airport, our water system, transit, and both defends the city against lawsuits and can bring affirmative lawsuits against other actors that are engaged in wrongdoing. A few of my priorities. One, as a former civil rights attorney, during this time period when we've seen all these issues around race and equity, I'm interested in seeing how this office can prioritize addressing civil rights so that every San Franciscan is welcome. Everyone, regardless of your background, your race, your ethnicity, has a place in our city. Secondly, during this era of inequality, I want to make sure that to the extent to which the city attorney's office can protect workers and stand up for consumers and hold corporations accountable if they've crossed the line, that will be a second priority for the office. And then third, my hope is that this office can use the opportunity where it can. I hoped to be able to find opportunities to use the law to address the pressing issues of the day, whether it be homelessness or public safety issues on our street, the catastrophic crisis of climate, and ensuring that city government abides by the highest ethical standards. So addressing the issues of the day as a policymaker, it's always been important for me to address the top issues of the day. And I want to make sure that this office is focused on helping to solve problems using the tools of the law as we find opportunity to use them. I'm thrilled to come home. It's been an incredible honor representing San Francisco in the legislature as the first Asian American to represent Eastern San Francisco in the state legislature. But I have to admit, spending 4 days a week in Sacramento has been tiring, being separated from my family, being separated from my community. I used to be in Chinatown multiple days a week. And for the last 7 years, I just haven't been able to be home as often. And I've really missed San Francisco. I've missed our community. I've missed our restaurants. I've missed our events. I've missed seeing our friends and just seeing the incredible diversity that is San Francisco. So I'm really looking forward to being back, and also as a father and a husband, I'm just thrilled to be able to be back with my family, to be able to drop my kid off at school every morning and have dinner with my wife and son every night.